unreal. In the corners, it is very big, but who cares? So it is about 6:30 on a Sunday morning out here in California, about to head up to Newport for the Herst Cars and Coffee. Running on about 4 hours of sleep, so pretty tired, but I think I have a solution. The Lamborghini Murciélago Roadster. So heading up to Newport now. It's about a 35-minute drive. I'm a little late, but I suppose there are worse cars to be late in. Stop at a gas station first, though. I have no fuel. Turning radius of a moon. I'm awake now. So in the Murciélago, this is a 2006 Roadster. This was the last year of the first gen Murci before the LP cars. And I feel like it's a little bit smoother to drive than like the early Murcis. We do have a 6.2 liter naturally aspirated V12. 580 horsepower. The top speed is 205 miles an hour. 0 to 60 happens in about 3.8 seconds. But the Murciélago is my favorite Lamborghini, hands down. I mean, the SV specifically. I think it's the best sounding. Hang on. A lot of attention in the Murci. I can't see anything around me. I can barely see in front of me. I came to get some coffee and I don't need coffee anymore. All right, so now we're off the interstate back into the main roads. The Murci doesn't ride as rough as I thought it would. I mean, I've driven a few of these. I've reviewed 2 LP640s. Never reviewed a first gen. No, not the PT Cruiser with the wood panels. No. These downshifts are so thunderous. Gear changes really aren't that bad. This is a 6-speed single clutch E-gear paddle shift transmission. It was improved in the LP640 cars, but honestly, it seems totally fine here. I mean, it seems not that far off from the LP640. I haven't driven one in a while, so maybe I need to drive them back to back to really know, but how you doing, man? Good to see you. Got a couple of Revueltos. All right, got my coffee. Murci's parked up. I do think in this silver color, it fits like the aesthetic of this entire area. Like a very classy spec. Except for these, I hate these darkened taillights. It's a quieter show. There's still, I'd say probably 50 cars here, but the quality of cars is pretty high. It's a lot of sort of quiet money, people that aren't super boastful. And again, it's like 90% Porsches here, so I figured I'd want to pull up in something a little bit different. After this, we're all gonna rally over to Crystal Cove. No. Everyone's leaving. So we have an Audi RS6 in front of us, GT3 RS, got a Lotus Emira, got Ollie taking rollers of the Murci, but the bat wings for some reason are not wanting to go up. I don't know why. In and around town, I mean, this is not ideal. Typical Murci fashion, the steering wheel is just off center. Well, actually more so the seat is what's crooked. I kind of like that. I kind of miss the quirky Italian cars. I mean, Italian cars nowadays have fully functioning AC and heated seats and everything that seems like it works properly. Audi R8. There's so much money around here. It is a completely different world. It makes Tampa look like Flint, Michigan. What's nice about California is you don't have to worry about rain. That was only 4,000 RPM, it revs to 8,000. Now we're driving alongside the Pacific Ocean and it's just the best thing ever. I need to move here. How did I get this job? All right, let's see if we can catch up to the Revuelto. Got an old classic 911 next to me. GT3 is nuts. That is genuinely unreal. You can have your Teslas, nothing will beat this feeling. You know, and the car of course does feel quite heavy. It is about 2 tons. The old Lambos they're pretty self-aware cars. They're not trying to be track cars or super delicate in the corners. This car knows it's heavy. There's no better feeling than being in a Murciélago on an open straight and just letting it rip. That's where this car shines the most. It's not in the corners, it's not around town obviously. It's on an open straight, road to yourself. Truly a breathtaking experience. And the sound is incredible. Oh, my heart is pounding. If you drink a Celsius and then go drive a Murciélago, you would implode. Obviously the LP cars were a pretty big upgrade in terms of the transmission. The engine obviously had more power, is a bit more responsive overall of a car. But the first gen is iconic. All right, so we're out Crystal Cove. Let's see what else is here. Got an R6 Avant parked up next to me. Got a GT3, 911 Turbo S. So we kind of have cars scattered all around the parking lot, not super consistent. Most of the cars are up front. Again, it's mostly Porsches. GT3 RS, really nice 750S, which looks like volcano orange, but it might be a new color on the newer cars. There's the ocean right over there. Like guys leaving. It does seem like the Murci gets a lot of attention, surprisingly from the younger generation. All right, so hopping back in the Murci. Fortunately, I was a little late this morning, so I missed on some of the fun, but I think I still had a good time. I mean, I could literally be diagnosed with AIDS and I would still have the time of my life in this car. Driving this around like small spaces has been much easier than I remember. Now we're back at sort of traffic speeds and I see an SVJ parked up here. I've got an old Porsche Speedster to my left. This place is unreal. Seeing this car in the reflection of the windows is crazy. The road presence on really any V12 Lambo is unmatched. It doesn't matter if it's the Aventador, the Diablo, Countach, they all have so much aura, and that's why kids freak out no matter what V12 Lambo it is. Little honk acknowledgement by a 911 Turbo. Well, it does seem like the market on these cars is pretty stable. Seems like all the V12 Lambos tend to hold their value pretty well. It's the 4th time. These cars are hovering at like the mid $200,000 range, low $200,000 range. Space in here is, obviously with the top down, not bad. And I can sort of look over my blind spot a little bit, but it is kind of weird in here. I'm 6'4", knees are sort of up against the console. It's got steel brakes. They did offer ceramics, I think the last year of this car. Miles to the gallon, about 6. Miles to the gallon, unlimited. This is such an event. It's refreshing to drive a car that actually takes some effort to drive. Like in this car, I feel like I'm actually burning calories. It's not so effortless like say a Huracan or some of the more modern supercars, this is a car that you have to mentally prepare yourself. You're like, all right, we're doing this. You can't just hop in and drive, sort of be in the mood. But I like that because it makes it a bit more, like I said, eventful and just special. In the corners, it is very big, but who cares? Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel down below, and I will see you guys in the next one.